Hello. Hello, hello. Hey everybody. How are you? So we're just hanging out. Welcome to my home. And we're gonna just wait and see if we get a few folks coming in to say hi. Ooh, I see some folks are joining us. Yay! Hello, hello. Hi friends. Please feel free to pop in the comments. Ooh, Elway, hi my friend. I miss you too. I miss you too. Yes, so I hope everybody's doing good. Steve, thank you for joining me. Oh my gosh. Yes. So awesome. Hello, you guys. So nice to see you. Welcome to my costume unboxing. I'm gonna hang out for a few minutes here, and hopefully everybody's having a really good weekend and enjoying. I'm here at my house. I've got a little bit of like tunes playing, and I just thought it would be really fun to just spend some time with everybody and try to unbox these together. So from here, let's see, we've got my kitty, Miss Bells. Hi, there she is. She does not know what's going on. Yes, but there she is. So thanks everybody who's been interested in seeing costumes and things like that. I thought this would be fun, just also in addition to unboxing my costumes with you, just maybe answering any questions about costuming in general, or my time and my trip in Istanbul. So I know with a live, like, you're there with me, but you I can't see you in the same way as like a Zoom call. So please feel free. I am monitoring this little chat here to pop in some questions if you have any with my trip. So definitely let me know what you would like to know about, and I'll get to unboxing here in just a couple moments. But while we're waiting to see if anyone else wants to join us, do you have any questions for me about my trip to Istanbul, my time with Ayse, the designer of the Bella costumes, or maybe that experience? So if you do, please feel free to pop them over there in the chat. Otherwise, I'll just kind of ramble. This is a newer experience with me too with this stream, because typically I'm very short and sweet with my videos. I don't, have a lot of chit chat, but with the Facebook Live, it's a totally different experience. So, well, while we're checking in, again, thank you so much to my Ohio friends. I miss you too. I can say just a few things about Istanbul and my time there. So with my family vacation, we were only in Istanbul for about 2 days, so we weren't there long, but there was so much to see while I was there. So we really checked out a lot of sites. There's a lot of history there. We saw the Hagia Sophia, Topkapi Palace. We ate at some lovely restaurants, and of course we saw some amazing cats and dogs, and got my belly dance costume. So the belly dance costume, and I'm going to pop a little chat in here real quick too for some of the folks who are joining us. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. There we are. All right. Boom. All right, I just popped a poll. So let's see how that works. Question. people joining us. Hi. Hi, you guys. This is so fun. I love just like trying to make it more interactive. So I was just telling some of you guys, if you have any questions, I've got my box here. I've got my kitty, Miss Bells, over here. Hello. We're going to unbox here in a couple minutes, but in the meantime, as people are joining us, I thought it might be nice if you had any questions about my time in Istanbul or my time at the Bella store. If you wanted to put those in the comments, I will see them below and I'd be happy to answer them for you. But as I was telling the folks who are already here, with my time in Istanbul, we were only there for a couple days. We saw a lot of historical sites, and then on top of that, we made time to go to meet my new friend Ayse, who is the owner and designer at the Bella costume store. So let me tell you just a little bit about that experience. So we rode a cab over to her location, which is listed actually on the Bella website. And I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought maybe it would be more of like a boutique shop. For those of you that don't know, Bella costumes in Turkey have been around since the 1970s. A lot of people don't know that. Ayse is second generation. Her mother started the company earlier on in the 1970s. And it was very, very popular throughout the 80s, the 90s. It was one of the biggest brands and designers to come out of Turkey. So with that, Ayse was running the business after her mom. And at this time, it was a small shop. You didn't really see a lot out on the streets, but you went up a flight of stairs and her shop was there. So there was a really cool sign that was there. And then inside, it was both boutique showroom and workshop. So I thought that was super cool. Ayse herself was there. And when my husband and I went in, she talked to us, kind of led us into the boutique area where there were about 15 costumes on the rack ready to go. So there weren't a ton. Mostly nowadays they do more custom order versus kind of foot traffic. So Bella costumes are considered professional grade costumes. And so a lot of the people who get custom costumes made by her are professional dancers or maybe people who've danced for a long time, that they really want those beautiful details and nice things that you can see. So I think my biggest takeaway with my time with Ayse is that people don't sometimes realize that designers are people too, and that this is their livelihood, this is their primary source of income, this is their small business. So it was really, really amazing to meet the designer and to spend some time with her and to get fitted for costumes. So I learned that she is a cat lover, like a lot of people in, oh hi Mary, hi, in Istanbul are. So she loves cats. She has a family that she takes care of, that she supports with her 30 years plus of full-time seamstress work. So it was really valuable for me to meet the designer and just kind of spend a little bit of time. So I love that. So that was just kind of a little bit of backstory I wanted to let you guys know about. So let's go ahead and let's get that box out. All right. So here's my box. I'm grabbing it right now. Ta-da! Yeah, so this arrived not too long ago, and I was very, very excited about this. A little bit of word about costumes and my costume stash and whatnot. So I've been belly dancing for 20 years starting in May, so coming up. And a lot of my costumes, I have somewhere around the realm of about 40 some costumes, so I have a lot of costumes. A lot of those were accumulated over the years, or there was a period of time in my life where I was super active with performing pretty much every week, sometimes multiple sets, and so I accumulated a lot of those costumes to meet that need. But having said that, a lot of my costumes are used, and I got from other dancers, which is very common in the belly dance world in practice. So especially when you start getting into kind of the higher end costumes. So still got a few people hanging with me right now, and I appreciate you hanging. You ready to see some costumes? I'm going to try to open this. Oh boy. They're like, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and see if I can open this puppy. I might have to wrestle with it a little bit. So if you missed it, I talked just a little bit about my experience meeting the owner of Bella Costumes. It was a very gratifying experience to actually meet the designer and put a face to who was creating outfits. So definitely, like I was mentioning to folks who kind of popped in and out. Yes, hi Erin, hi my friends. It's really worthwhile. Like I was telling folks who just kind of popped in, just understand whether you're a seamstress or you get costumes done from someone else. Everybody works really hard to make this happen. Oh, Miss Erin, while I'm ripping open this box, my kitty Bells wants to say hi because I know you're a cat lover. So she looks like she's actually kind of turning her back on me right now. But she says hi. She's helping out. My mom is here. Hello. Hi. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me with this silly little video. I hope it's working okay for you. Sometimes videos can run slow or, you know, just be kind of obnoxious. But yes, we love our Bells. We love Bells. She's a good girl. So hello. It's still really fun to share this time with you and just experience this. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm chopping away at this box. This is my box from Turkey. It's got tape, and it looks like she put a whole box inside a box. So we're going to keep on opening this. All right. Now that my mom has joined me, she knows I am the slowest package opener in the world. So tedious. People will be like, come on, just open it already. But I like to really make sure I do it right. Okay. Yep, that looks to be the situation here. So, let's see what we got. So we're just kind of sawing away. Oh my gosh, my mom says, yes, you are sure the slowest package opener. Mom, you're right. You know me. Thanks. Ah, Amy's there. Hi. Yay. I'm happy that people actually wanted to do this with me. I'll tell you what, you guys. I thought it was a bit pretentious to do a live opening for this, but so many people said they wanted to, so I was like, okay, let's do it. But it is more fun. It is more fun. Of course, in person would be even better. But okay. I might have to get out the big scissors here, guys, because it is taped all the way around. And I'd rather like bring out each piece like gingerly instead of shred it, but we'll see what happens. But yes, Amy, to go back to your point on self-control, absolutely. I got this package a couple days ago, and I was ready. I was really ready to see already. But I wanted to share it with you guys because, you know, that is fun. Okay, so I can see into the package. Oh my gosh. So let me tell you guys before I show you what's inside. So when I went to the Bella store and we got measured for costumes, and I know I've mentioned this to some of you, we only had about 30 minutes that we were there. And so I had to pick stuff up from what was available, try it on, and they tried to alter it all within a few minutes. And there was such a big time difference. There was a 10-hour time difference that I was all wonky and out of it. It was a really interesting experience. So I remember like the base colors of my costumes, but that's about it. And there were some really cool details. So that's why this is so fun, is that I'm finally seeing them like again. So having said that, you ready? Take a peek here. You can see a little bit packaged in here. Da da da. What is this? I'm gonna come closer. Hopefully you can see some colors inside. Very exciting. All right. Bells is actually sort of excited now. She's like, huh, all right, this might be fun. She probably just wants to go in the box. You know how that is. Cats love boxes. So, okay. Oh my gosh, Lisa just commented on the side that she's seen other dancers do unboxing and she'd be afraid something went wrong. Yes, I totally agree. Yep, there's Bells. I feel the same way. I would be afraid it'd be like a completely different costume and I'd be like, what the? So yes, and Erin says it's like a kaleidoscope. I agree, Erin. Wait till you see these colors. So the Bella costumes designed by Ayse are also very well known, for their quality, but also for their details. So I'm going to try my very best to show you some details here. Okay. All right, we're going to get out, and I got 2 costumes. So let us try. Oh, my little beauties. All right, I'm going to pull out the first costume that I tried on and decided I was going to go for first. Go in order, right? Okay. And I think they're put in there in a way, hopefully, that I can do that. Let's see. Da, da, da. All right, there's this one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Make sure here. What am I grabbing? Okay. I think I got it. Okay, you guys. Here we go. I'm going to set the box down. Okay. So we have costume number 1. So here we go. I'm going to hold it up in the bag. So in this first bag for costume 1 is a skirt. You'll notice right away, I'll be getting it out of the bag in a moment. It is like a magenta, purpley, pinky, fuchsia color. It may look a little different on your monitor, but that's what I'm seeing. And then the top is in this bag. So let's just do this, okay? So this was the first one I tried on that I liked, and that was pretty close to fitting me. And I really liked the colors. Even though I have a lot of costumes, I like each one to be different or have different details, different colors, etc. So let's go with the top. Here we go. Whoa, whoops. I should pay attention to what I'm doing, right? Okay. Here you go, guys. Here's the bra on costume number 1. Here we go. Let me bring this up here for you to see. Whoa. Okay. So what do we have here? Okay. So I'll back it up a little so you can see a little bit better. So this is like a beautiful, again, magenta kind of color, but we've also got some multicolors in there. And then, like I told you, one thing that's really cool about Bella's is their attention to detail. So we have on one side, we have a rhinestone crystal strap. And then on the other shoulder, we have some handmade flowers with fringe, right? So, yes. So we've got some really nice beading at the bottom that makes a very flattering kind of rib cage pattern. So, and without trying to be too creepy over my big librarian sweater, this is kind of where we're going with this. Yeah, thanks everybody for saying that is so pretty. I really appreciate that. So I liked this costume, and you'll see more of it when I show you some more of it, because not only does it have this magenta color, but see how we've got like all these little kind of, it's actually like a leopard or bird pattern. I know that sounds wild, but you'll see it on the skirt. So there's the bra, and these are all professional grade costumes, so they are lined. We've got a nice, beautiful kind of raspberry magenta lining. And also you'll notice with a good belly dancer costume, your cups are hard. Yeah, I just say that. Oh, thanks, Lisa. You're so sweet. You guys are so sweet. So one common misconception of belly dancers in general, but also our costuming, is that sometimes people equate us with loose women, we'll say, or things like that. A good belly dance costume should fit you like a glove, and no matter how many shimmies you do, it's not going to go anywhere. So we had some ladies help fit this to my body. Let's see. Let me show you some more accessories for this. Thank you for all your kind compliments. You are so sweet. Okay. I also like, because I am not a tiny person, I do like my costumes to have some cool details. So I don't like them to be too bare. So this one had some really cool bits and pieces that went along with it. I love accessories and things like that. So let me dig through here. I've got a whole other bag for the skirt, but let me see what else we got here. I think this is accessories. Oh, stop it, Erin. Stop it. She's saying I'm a beautiful person. You're a beautiful person. You are. I am just a goofball. So, a goofball who likes to find things to get excited about in her life. But you are so sweet. Okay, this is my accessories package. So, this will make more sense when I show you the skirt, but I picked it up. So, Bella has accessories. So we saw that bra, right? Oh, thank you, Lisa. Me too. I love sleeves and armbands. This one even has a necklace. This is the necklace. Woo! So a good necklace can really, set off your pretty face, have kind of a little more. Amy, all right, Amy. I'm gonna say you're a beautiful goof too. So just saying, you have the best facial expressions, and I love that you love cats. So join the beautiful goof club. Necklace. So there's a necklace. Okay. We have, let's see here. Oh my goodness, so many accessories. All right, these are arm little guys. So lovely little arm bands that go with this outfit. We have a head, or I think it's a headband. Let's see. This one might be actually, guys, and this, yeah, yes, beautiful goof. That's right, Amy. Loud and proud. We just let our beautiful goof freak flag fly because we're all amazing. So, okay, I got to tell you guys, this I believe is not a headband, but this is something brand new for me. And I'm not super young. I'm not super buff, but this, my friends, is a leg band. Woo! So what happens is you wear the skirt, and I'll show you the skirt in a second, and it's got a slit on one leg, and you put this little puppy right on that thigh so that you have a jewel on your leg, which is so sassy, and I've never had anything like that before. So, yeah, I feel like I can rock the legs, and it's one of my better features. So my leg has a decoration. So woo! Okay, so there's some of your things, and then there's a wristband here. Like I said, Bella gives you all kinds of cool accessories, which if you're a sewer and you ever end up making or purchasing a costume, if they include accessories, go for it, because not only can they make your costume look awesomer, but if something doesn't fit well or you need to expand, oh, thank you. I did, Erin. I did get the entire outfit, and I did, I'll be honest, pay the price for an entire outfit, but I'm worth it, right? We're all worth it. But yes, you can use accessories. They're really a great way to, let's say the bra doesn't fit or you need a little more strappage here or whatever. You can actually use an accessory because it's got the bead match to extend. Okay, and I think this isn't even the skirt yet. We're still working on this. I think this is the extra fabric because when they fitted me for the costume, it was too long for me. So they hemmed it right there on site, and she asked me, do you want the extra fabric? And I said, I sure do. Yep, this is the extra fabric. Look how gorgeous this is. Again, too, if you ever get a costume and there is extra fabric included, do take it. The reason being, because this can be a bit of a costume lesson as well, extra fabric can be, like if I wanted to with those beautiful armbands, I could make little arm floofs or drapes with the fabric. You can use it to just add more. And in belly dance, I know not everyone would agree with me, but a lot of times more is more, especially again if you are a little older or curvier. Sometimes you feel a little more comfy when you've got all the accessories and all the fun movement and whatnot. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you in costume number 1 is of course the skirt. And thank you, Lisa, you're so sweet. Thank you for all of your support. So, accessories, bra, yes. And I haven't decided what I'm going to name this gal, but I do name all my costumes. She's got a gorgeous raspberry color. So if any of you can think of a cool name or if something pops up, let me know. I just like to develop an association with my costumes, a different mood or vibe. All right, here's the skirt for this one, costume 1. It's so beautiful. And I have to say too, they hemmed this skirt for me, and I'm looking in the bag right now, and there is a gorgeous rolled presser foot hem on the bottom, which those of you who are sewers will appreciate this. So my Jules Troop girls, they'll love this too. So the rolled presser foot hem is the special hem that makes chiffon wave like a little flower at the bottom. So this was all cut while I was there. They just snipped it off, and I can tell they finished it with just a gorgeous rolly hem. So a lot of times girls ask me about this stuff. I am not an expert sewer, but I have learned a few things along the way. So that's a really cool, cool thing there. Okay, so here we go. Here we are, you guys. I might have to stand up or move around a little for this. Here is our skirt. Okay, I am gonna stand up, okay? So just hang on here for a moment. This skirt is so pretty. And like I said, this woman, I have to tell you, Ayse is amazing. She, you know, has, like I said, she's a second-gen designer. Her mother, this was her mother's business. She's an older woman who, just like everyone, she takes care of sick family members. She has a lot of cats. This is her livelihood, designing costumes all day. Okay, I'm going to scooch this over here so maybe you can see a little bit better. Here we go. I'm going to try to back it up as best as I can. Here we go, guys. So here's our skirt. So what we've got here, I'll show you at the top, is we've got fringe on one side, and then we've got what's called a hip cutout on the other side. See how you can see my hand through here? So what you would do is you would wear some flesh-toned shorts underneath, so it gives you a sexy kind of hip look, but you don't see anything. See this once again, got the beautiful flowers on there, and then the skirt is long, yeah, and I've got to show you the back of this, okay? All right, so that cutout I showed you, it continues all the way down the back into a pile of mountainous fringe. Yes, yes, Lisa, me too. I love me some fringe, girl. Like, I am old school. Ayse said that with this costume, it was very classic. I like a lot of movement and fringe. There was a trend for a bit where with costuming it got kind of bare, and no offense if like that's people's thing, but I absolutely love a lot of movement in my costumes. So our skirt, and I'm holding it up here, has got this beautiful pattern. So just to kind of give you a peek, I'm not even sure. I want to look more closely. It's floral, but it's also like a shell or something like that has a bit of geometric work. And then with that, it's panels that alternate. See, Bells is getting into it. I want to wear it, Mommy. Are you going to wear it? Are you going to model it for us? Cheryl, you are the best, but it might take me a minute to do that. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe that will be a separate video. I'd love to, though. I will at some point, for sure. Just, yeah, we don't want to have any nudity on this show, so, but we might soon. Thank you. Yes, isn't it, Amy? It's an amazing piece of work. There's just, Bella, again, is known for her beadwork. I have to give a shout out here because I was there and there were 3 women. Again, people just see stuff and they're like, cool, it must be a machine. These women hand bead a lot of this stuff. So they were working at machines, or one lady was literally just sitting there hand beading a bra. So once again, I just think people need to be aware. So it's adorable. And I will say too, little silly me, but I always look for those details. In the back, this is the back of the skirt. Do you see how right in the middle, there is a rose on the bum? Right there, rose on the bum. I know it's hard to see, but rose right on the bum. This is the back side, and look at all that fringe. So the little booty is shaking. Yeah, so I'm so glad you guys like it. Any ideas of names? So beautiful. All right, so that is costume number 1. Bra, big full skirt, that rolled presser foot hem on the bottom. Sometimes this is called a lettuce hem. Yep, so it's all ruffly. People love it. Yeah, and I mean, there's just, again, in Bella costumes, there's so much quality. And you get like the ruching. See, stuff that would just be so hard to make. Oh, Elway, thank you, my love. You are so sweet. I miss you so much. I miss dancing with you. You had Purple Rain. Oh my gosh. I mean, I do love Prince, Lisa. That's a pretty good name. So, yes, Purple Rain is a fabulous name. I will definitely keep that in mind and see if it, it does it. Thank you for that. But yes, what was I saying? Elway, you had such beautiful costumes too. I loved dancing with you. It's so nice to see some of my friends from back in my days in Ohio mixed with some of my friends online and some of my new friends and where I live in Omaha. So, okay, without further ado, because I know I'm being yappy, but I think that's the point of a live, is let's show you costume number 2. Okay, here we go, guys. Costume number 2. So, it definitely, these costumes have the Bella look, which you'll start to see with that beading and detailing and the swirls. But this one's got a slightly different color scheme. So here we go. Let's do this. Okay. All right, we'll be different this time. And we will start with the skirt. So this was costume number 2. Hi Ray. Oh my gosh, so many awesome people. I love you all popping in. Thank you for spending your weekend with me. I really appreciate it. Okay, so now for those of you who are just popping in, I shared with everybody the first costume. We're tentatively calling it Purple Rain, or I thought about Raspberry Beret. I don't know. I like this Prince theme that Lisa came up with. We're going into costume 2. So I will say, at the time I went in there to the Bella store, I seemed to be gravitating towards costumes that kind of had that multicolor thing going on. So I do like a lot of patterns and movement. So this one also has some patterns, but I think it's very different. So here we go, costume 2. And this one I already feel like I want to name Easter egg or something like that. let me know, or I don't know, lavender bliss or something. Here we go. Here's costume 2. So this is our second one. Okay, we got her out. Okay, so let us say hello to costume 2. Here she is. So this one is a beautiful lavender purple. Yes, and we've got some oh, Lisa thought a raspberry beret. Well, I do like prints. I don't know. That's a nice thought. All right, so this one's a lavender. Some of the different things we see here for this guy is the fringe is more drapey. Oh, and we have a drape. I love asymmetrical beading sometimes. So one side has a ribcage drape, and then the other side is bare. So you get kind of that asymmetrical look. Yeah. The cups, you get all that gorgeous ruching. Easter Parade, Sherbert. Yes, Sherbert. Yes. What I like about this one, I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, see the yellow? Those yellow things are beads, and they're very tactile, right? So they're big, bulgy things. And so I love chunky beading sometimes, where you get like literal projections. I know that's not the right word, but you know what I mean. I like that. So the beading is fab on this. You got all kinds of, it's like candy. Yes, yes, Ella, it is like candy. Okay, so this is our little Easter egg friend. And this one, so the last skirt, the skirt was all one piece. So there was beading on the skirt, but there was not a separate belt. This one has a separate belt. So I'm going to show you what that is. So that's something where if I wanted to wear a different skirt, I could wear the belt with it. And like all the Bella costumes, it does have accessories. And I'll tell you what, you guys, I've never been fitted like that before. Like, I have a team of ladies in 15 minutes snipping and, you know, tucking things in and just working on things. So here is the belt piece. So this will go over the skirt that I'll show you. Let me detangle this a little. And I love that this one has some beautiful paillettes. So here's our belt. I'm going to just kind of hold it up and then kind of walk through it with you. So it's very fringy. Yay! Anastasia's here. Woo, 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 woo. Hey, girl. Oh, it's like a belly dancer reunion. I miss you guys. Miss you. So I know it looks whopper jawed right now, but here's our belt. So it's a little bit longer than I need. And this part that is less decorated goes underneath. So all the medallions and what have you would go up top. Yeah. So here we go. Take a peek at this pups. I'm loving. Oh, Anastasia, you are the cutest. You are the cutest. You're like a movie. If you ever dance, and let me know, I want to Chromecast you so I can watch your amazing dancing and finger cymbal playing. So Anastasia says she's trying to watch this like a movie because she's amazing. So here we go, belty. I love paillettes. If you're like, what the heck are paillettes? See those little dangles, the little discs? That's paillettes. It is an Easter basket. Hi, Mary. Yes, you guys are wonderful. Okay, so look at this. Look at these. I loved the pop of color with the contrasting colors, right? So I took art classes. The purpley blue, like the violet, and the yellow are just beautiful contrasting colors in that color wheel. So that is the belt. I don't know if you can see it either, but sometimes the lavender color, like in here, really looks more like a rose gold to me, which I love rose gold. So I do have a rose gold costume that's like one of my faves. So, but I don't have anything in this color scheme or lavender. So yay. So that's the belt. It's got silver, just to remind you so you can see the difference. This one's got a lot more gold. So a lot of silver in this one, different color scheme. And like the last costume, it has accessories. So let's do those accessories. I love it. Both of these were complete costumes, just like my dear friend Erin was saying. So we get a handmade necklace that goes with the costume. Yeah. And we get some, oh my gosh, there's so many accessories. Sometimes you don't even know what you got here. Okay, we've got 3 of these. So once again, I believe these are 2 wristbands, right? Or wrist or bicep. So you put these on the arm just to give the costume a more complete look. And I love, again, how they have the fringe. Lots of fringe on this one. Love it. I am such a fan of fringe. I will always be. And this one also has a leg band. Ooh la la, on the leg. So this year will be the year of the leg bands. So these are the only 2 costumes I have that have leg bands. So yes. And by the way, my hubby was just walking by. He came with me to the store. He was so supportive and awesome. We had such a nice time in Istanbul, and he's over back there holding his hand to his heart, like, oh, he's drawing a heart, like he's staying out of the scene, but he's back there doing this for me. So I'm a lucky girl, because, you know, he could have been like, we're not going, but we made it happen. Oh, and then also back to our lavender costume. It did come with some nice little wristbands. So just more accessories for more options. Just lots of fun things. So the last part in this outfit, so I've shown you the bra, I've shown you the belt, and for folks who are kind of popping in and out, once again, costume number 2, little Easter basket friend. Oops. We've got these. Ooh la la. And yes, it may look big, but I need full coverage. Very important, again, that your costume cover all the side boob, all the front. Also, as I mentioned with my last costume, these are hard shells, which is what we want, hard shell cups. So you want a costume that fits you well, that will move with you and keep everything where you need it to be. All right, let's look at our skirt. Last thing. I appreciate so much everybody's attention and time. Okay, so let's call our friend Easter basket or Easter egg. Here's her skirt. So this one also was altered, and I believe this is either arm flukes or a veil too. So there might be a little bonus that Ayse threw in there for me. Let's take a peek. These took a little bit of time to wait, but it's so worth it. It is a matching veil, because she's amazing. So I'm going to stand up, I'm going to show you the veil, and then I'm going to show you the skirt, just like I did with the other one, okay? All right. So here we go. Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Veil. So you'll remember the last costume had patterns. This one also does. Check it out. Check it out. Gorgeous. Is this not like a mermaid or what? So it's shiny silk veil, all hemmed, looking gorgeous, to match the costume. Look at those colors. So this is more floral, more water, just a lot of those gorgeous colors. Ah, thank you, Amy. I agree. It is gosh darn glorious. And the colors look so much more beautiful in person. So for folks in class, if they want to see it, Summer Oasis. Ooh, I love that name. Thank you, Elway. I might indeed, in your honor, friend, call it Summer Oasis. So yeah, let's see. What does my kitty Bells think? What do you think? You like it? She's sleepy right now. I think this is part of her sleepy time. All right, let's see that skirt. Here we go. So remember, this one is more of a chiffon skirt with silk inlays, but it has a belt that goes over it. So we have a two-panel skirt, right? So it's pink and that beautiful floral pattern. It's kind of neat because the floral pattern actually has a little bit of projection out. So the way she sewed this is really interesting because it's all sewn together, I think. Or no, maybe not. Here we go, look at this. So we've got like separate panels. So that'll add a lot of movement for summertime, right? Like for spins and things like that, right? So I guess it's a circle skirt with that floral pattern and then some pink kind of mauve-y panels, lavender panels attached to it. And you'll see it's got two side slits. Now you can open and close these via elastic here. You could even sew or pin them together so you don't show too much leg if you don't want to. I always am a fan, even like with the other costume, with some nude boy shorts. So I like to make it very clear that you're not seeing anything you're not supposed to. So I love the boy shorts. So I would wear shorts with that. But we've got a big floaty skirt, and the belts that I showed you would, for example, go over top of that, right? Ooh la la, Easter egg. So, that is it. Those are the two costumes. What do you guys think? I know they're both patterns, but I was really digging the patterns. We had very limited time, and I had to find ones that were close to fitting me and then fit them during our time together. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for tuning in. It means the world to me that my mom is there. Oh, photo shoot. Okay. All right. Woo. I will, you guys. I want to do a photo shoot at some point this year. It's just trying to, oh, hello, thank you. Thanks for all your sweet comments. I'd like to do another photo shoot. It's been a little while. I've got a lot of great casual pics, but I would like to do another pro shoot soon. And I will, in the meantime, I will definitely do wearing, oh, thank you, Amy. You guys, so nice. Well, thank you so much, you guys. So I really appreciate all of the support. My cat appreciates it, as you can see. She's walking across. Does anybody have any questions about the costumes? Anything they'd like to see, or anything again about the my time in Istanbul? Yes, there are kitties there. Oh, let's see. Could you also use the veil under the skirt? Would that be too much? So are you asking, Cheryl, like if you wanted more skirt, like underneath? Like if you didn't want to show any leg or you just wanted more fluff? I'm thinking that's what you're asking. I would probably go with another skirt. So if I was saying I have my skirt, and I think that's a fabulous question. I used to, yeah. Absolutely. Yes, you could, but I would prefer to use another skirt. And let me tell you why. When I used to dance outside, and I do sometimes with the troupe, my teacher Habiba was very good about, okay, we don't want any see-through skirts, we don't want legs, and I'm trying to get this skirt so I can show you. Okay, here we go. So here's our skirt. So some skirts don't have any slits at all. Like it would be completely sewn together. This one is a conscious decision to have two panels. But let's say you bought a skirt and it had these big leg slits and you're like, I don't know about that. Like it's too much leg for me. Then you can do kind of like I was mentioning, you can kind of safety pin or sew the skirt together. So you've got a little more coverage. But if you want more fluff and you're like, this is still too thin and I want a big skirt, then I would purchase or make another chiffon circle skirt and just wear it underneath. I would be afraid that if I used the veil and just kind of like pinned it, that it might fall down. But absolutely, you can do more layers. My teacher Habiba was all about it. She, with our bra and belt, would do cool like matching colors. So let's say, for example, We had a Christmas show, and she said everybody's going to wear red and green. She might do like a red skirt with slits and then a green one underneath. So you could, it's a really cool thing when you do these multi-panel skirts, you can wear a contrasting color underneath and you see both. So yeah, I would totally, I think that's a fabulous question. Depending on your comfort level, if you want a thicker skirt or you just want more flue for a different color. Like with this one, we've got pink overlays, but you know, like the sea blue or something like that as an underskirt, like something to kind of bring out the other colors, could look super pretty. Great question, Cheryl. I appreciate you. Any other questions? I love it. I love talking about costumes. Well, one thing I will mention while I see if anyone else puts any questions in there. Sometimes folks talk about making your own costumes, okay? And I think if you're a crafty person and that's something that interests you, absolutely you should go for it. However, I will say, and this is just me talking about my personal experience, I know that I don't have the time or the skill set to make works of art like this. And that's okay. I know that about myself. So I prefer to support the professionals sometimes that do this. And like I said before with Ayse and her Bella store, this is not some mega corporation or factory or anything like that. This is literally 3 women that for their livelihoods hand bead costumes. Each one is one of a kind. Yeah, bye Anastasia. Thank you for coming, my friends. I miss you. Mwah. So they're one of a kind pieces. So I would say if you have interest in making your own costume, definitely check out some patterns and things online. There is a YouTube called Sparkly Belly. That is a really nice channel for making basic costume parts. But going back to why I typically support designers and business owners to make my costumes for me, I've become pretty adept at costume altering. But like I said, this quality and caliber of styling and beading is beyond my scope of practice. And I only have so many hours in a day that I can devote to my dancing. So, and I also consider myself a professional, and these are professional grade costumes. So that's just something to think about. You don't have to have costumes this fancy, especially when you're starting out. There's so many adorable, lovely little like tie tops and things. Hi Tamara. Oh my gosh, it's so great to see you, my friend. It's all right. I'm so happy to see you. Thanks for popping in. Oh, Amy's got a question. How do you store your costumes and accessories? Do you hang them up or keep in a box? I am so happy you asked that question, Amy. Okay, so my rule for storing costumes like this, and by the way, in Arabic culture, costumes are called a bedlah, B-E-D-L-A-H, and that typically means dress or costume. It's like a performance dress. So for the parts that have the beading, like the belts or the bras, I stored them in a plastic container or box. I have been told, and these costumes are not crazy heavy, but they still have some weight to them, that if you store a belt or bra or bedlah on a hanger, over time, the straps can stretch or go out of shape. So I store these parts of the costume in a box, and I'll actually go grab one of my boxes so you can see what I mean. And then with the skirts, especially if they are chiffon or lycra, these types of fabrics, I do store them on a hanger. So definitely I think it depends on the parts of the costume. Also with ones like this that are very heavily beaded, I might also store this very loosely in a box, but get it out a couple days before a performance to get out any wrinkles or anything like that. So let me show you really quick. I'm gonna grab a box from my dance room, because I have a room. All right, I'll be right back, okay? Hang in there. Think of more questions for me. Okay. Ta-da! All right, I'm back. I'm back. Hello. Oh, Angie. Hi, my friend. I will answer your question in just a sec. She asked a great question, you guys. Okay, so to finish up with your question, Miss Amy, the bra and belt part of my costume would most likely go in a bin like this. I started out with little tiny shoebox style of bins, but these are big old monster bins. You can get these at Joann Fabrics or just any kind of thing. I prefer the clear plastic because I can see what's inside, but sometimes people use other kinds of boxes. So I store my costumes in boxes like this, and then, like I said, if I have a chiffon skirt or something that might wrinkle a lot, I will hang it up. But if it's, for example, like this skirt that I showed you earlier, that's got a ton of beading on the top, I would probably put this in a box so that these delicate parts like the mesh won't stretch out because there's a lot of weight. So if something's very weighted, I wouldn't probably hang it up except before a performance. Okay, and so my friend Angie, hello my friend, asked the question of what is the best practice for airing out a hot, sweaty costume after a performance? And that is an amazing question. And I want to talk about both getting out wrinkles and airing out a costume. So let's say before you perform, you have your costume in one of these boxes, right? You get it out, you decide, and I would definitely say, please decide on your costume if you can a day or two at least before a performance. Don't wait until 15 minutes before to get it out and see if it fits, and if it's just too stressful, in my opinion. So I get it out a couple days before. Definitely test your hooks, your clasps, make sure they are ship shape. We safety pin our costumes in like you're in a corset. You know, it's not that tight, but you know, we don't want anything to pop while you're performing. So once your hooks are all set to go, you're going to either iron or steam your skirt before you wear it. So let's use this for an example. So here's your skirt. Let's say you've stored it for 6 months in a box. You get it out. It looks pretty good, except maybe at the bottom you've got some wrinkles you want to get out. So my favorite way to get wrinkles out before a performance or any time is to steam them. And I know some people who have a steamer. I do not. I'm all about DIY. I would take this and hang it on a hanger. Again, this is very weighted, so I'd probably put it maybe more like this on a hanger. And then I hang it right outside my shower if I have a long, lengthy shower. And quite literally, the steam from the shower will help smooth out and fluff the skirt. Has anyone else ever done anything like that? Do you have any other hacks with steaming? Of course, you can iron as well. So I found steaming and proper storage gets me away from having to iron everything, which I love because I don't like ironing. So let's say your show went great and you're done and you're hot and sweaty, like Angie mentioned. What do? Okay, rule number one, when you take your outfit off, and I'm a big fan of bringing a change of clothes to a performance, something cute to wear afterwards, because I don't want to wear my costume when it's all hot and sweaty for hours afterwards. So have something to change into. Then I just put my costume loosely in my bag or my suitcase or whatever thing you bring your costume into a performance. I typically don't bring my costumes in a bin like this because they can't really breathe in the plastic. That's just where I store them once they're aired out. So I have actually little mesh bags, like laundry bags, that I gently fold and put my costume in. I am one, if I have to hoof it around town, I don't bring my costumes in a garment bag. I instead will gently fold them and then take them out once I get to the venue. But to each their own. Anyway, I put them loosely in my bag to take them home. They're all sweaty and gross. And then once I get home, I very delicately lay them out and let them air out. So as long as there's no moisture on your costume, then you're just going to let it air out for a couple days before you hang it up or store it in its box. You want to make sure it's completely dry. As far as freshening up the costume, I have not had a lot of problems with my costumes getting stinky or having lots of makeup or something on them. But if you are someone that happens to, and you're like, I gotta give this a complete overhaul, then I have heard that using a little bit of like a Febreze or vodka and water, a 50-50, I don't know, I've never used this hack, but people have told me spritzing it on the inside lining of your costume will freshen it up. The only thing I've ever done with a bra, if it looked like, if I got something used and it had like weird stains or something like that, is I will spot clean it, where you can use just a little bit of like a gentle detergent and water and kind of sponge it, and once again let it dry. So if you ever get a costume, and mostly this happens with used costumes or workhorse costumes that, you know, have had a million uses, if you ever get something that's funky or gross, these linings can be removed. There's a hard cup underneath, and you could get fabric of your choosing from Joann Fabrics or whatnot and reline them if you want to. But yeah, you also can, with some costumes, hand wash them, but I would not recommend ever with a higher end costume throwing it in the washing machine. So I've only once or twice ever in my life hand washed a costume, and that entails almost like a spot cleaning kind of thing, very delicate, and air drying. But great question, Angie. Did I answer your question? I love it. I love these questions. Anybody have any other questions or questions about turkey? Y'all have been amazing. Thank you for sharing this time with me. All right, everybody. Well, if nobody else has any questions, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'm really, really excited to see some of you in person soon. Thanks again for all of your love and support, and for enjoying. Yay! Thanks, Angie. And thank you for, you know, all of your support and for sharing in this fun with me. I'm super excited. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm going to end this live video now, and I wish you all the very best. Keep on shimmying, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye. Bye-bye. See you later.